I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now, you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle.
YouTube salute. Cuban doctors go to South Africa to fight COVID-19. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Also, cast your vote for Kofi's Hip Hop Hall of Fame. The link is in the description. More than 200 doctors from Cuba are due to arrive in South Africa to help fight coronavirus. The medics left on a plane that first carried a donation of South African medical supplies to the Caribbean island, its embassy. And now there are 1,200 healthcare workers sent to battle COVID-19 in 22 countries that have requested help from the communist state. South Africa is to begin easing strict lockdown restrictions next month. More than 1.5 million people will be allowed to return to work. Some schools will reopen. Deliveries from hot food will be permitted, and cigarettes will be back on sale. But the sale of alcohol in public gatherings will still be banned. The country, which at one point was following the UK's infection curve, has stunned observers in a way it has slowed the spread of the virus. It has recorded 4,361 cases of coronavirus, including 86 deaths. And the Cuban doctors, they arrived Sunday night in Johannesburg and are to be deployed to different provinces by South Africa's Department of Health. Cuba's ambassador Rodolfo Benitez Verson has said that two countries have close ties, as Cuba was instrumental in the fight against white minority rule in South Africa, which did not end until 1994 when anti-apartheid leader Nelson Mandela was elected president. Cuba is well known for its medical diplomacy, though it has not been without controversy. The U.S. government under President Donald Trump has urged countries not to accept Cuban medical missions, accusing the country of exploiting its medics. Allegations Havana denies. So Cuba, with 1,337 recorded cases of COVID-19 and 51 deaths, has the world's highest ratio of doctors to population, began preparing for the virus early. So in South Africa, thousands of community health workers have been screening millions of people for coronavirus. And like I said, this is good news. I'm happy that Cuba's out there helping. You know, we need to see more of this type of movement, more of this, you know, support throughout the world, especially when you're dealing with humanity. But, you know, Cuba, Afro-Cubans, when you're dealing with South Africa, we're talking about South Africans, we're talking about African descendants, people throughout the African diaspora. This is what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to support our people. We're supposed to be there hands-on. We know that Cuba has been scrutinized as far as how the U.S. looks at them because of their, you know, relationship. They don't have a relationship, but there's so many things that have transpired throughout time. Asala Shakur lives in Cuba. The U.S. hates that the Cuba is protecting her and supports her, and the U.S. can't do nothing about it because they can't go on their grounds, and they know that because Cuba's not playing that. And, you know, at the end of the day, when you're an autonomous nation, you don't need the U.S. The U.S. believes that you have a dictator. You don't want to actually get down or lay down, like what Minnie Siegel said in State Property. You feel like you're just the best. It's not the best. It's sometimes you're not going to take the hand from a person that don't give a fuck about you. And all the United States cares about is themselves. So in this situation, Cuba, they reached out to the people that care for them. And at the end of the day, people care for Cuba. And actually, a lot of people don't realize Che Guevara, Fidel Castro, they actually help people in Angola, South Africa, some other countries. That was real, you know, instrumental in the early 1960s, in the late 1950s, when it came to, like, you know, fighting colonialism and, you know, trying to get their countries, you know, freedom, liberation. So let me know what you think. Post your comments below. Hope smash Black Panther the like button, subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you'd like to support and donate to the channel, I have Patreon. Patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs. Everything's in the description. Until next time, peace.